Hi, hello, welcome. Today we are going to do the inner cover. Got the outer one done, isn't it pretty? So pretty. And now we're going to do the inner one. What we need to put down first before we put our pretty paper is a bit of Tyvek. Now this is just to support the card so it doesn't tear or come apart or whatever. In the UK you can buy it from eBay. They sell it in sheets of A4. In the US, I think you're rather luckier than that. And I think some of your mail envelopes are made of Tyvek, which is pretty good. So I'm just going to bring that in from the top a little bit. Bring it in from the bottom a little bit. Yeah, about there. And I'm just going to cut that off. You can't tear Tyvek. That's the beauty of it. So that needs to go on there like that. Let's just check where the centre is, about there, that's fine. And you can glue it, you can colour it, you can do all sorts of things to Tyvek. You can distress it with heat, it's amazing stuff. Absolutely amazing. But for our purposes, we want it for its inherent strength, just to strengthen our little spine up a bit. So we'll pop that on, and then I'll show you the really pretty paper that I've found for the inside cover. It's gorgeous. And I had it already, I can't believe it, I'm so fortunate. So that's the centre, so it doesn't matter about getting it even on each side or whatever, it's just the centre bit that we're interested in really. So we'll stick that down. There we go, lovely. Lovely job. Now wait till you see this paper. Look at that. Look at that. How pretty is that? And how well does that go with our pages in our journal? It's just perfect. I love it. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Mr. F got it from a charity shop ages and ages and ages ago, and I'd forgotten I had it, to be honest with you. And then he came downstairs with this and said, "Is this any good to you?" Oh yes, I believe it is. So this edge and this edge were square. They were the edges of the sheet of paper. I just cut it out roughly to the size. So I don't want too much of the fabric on the outside showing. Not too much at all. So I'm just going to make a mark there with my pencil. That's where I want to cut it. And on the bottom, about there is where I want to cut it. So I'm going to do that with my cutting board and quilting rulers, because it's too big for my Timmy trimmer. I think I should be able to cut it with this without getting the super large. Oh, that's back to front. Well, my lunch is on, so this isn't going to be the longest video in the world, because, guys, as much as I love you, I love my lunch more. There we go. And where's this mark here? There it is. So just line that all up. This is the beauty of a quilting ruler. You can get it absolutely square. Just checking them on the mark. Right. That might not have been exactly square actually. Okay, I think that's fine. Didn't allow myself much room to play with, did I, when I cut it out? Thought I'd left a bit more than that. Okay, so let's just check. Oh, I obviously haven't cut it to the right line. Oh, bless you, Mr. F. That's perfect along there, though. That's the right width. I just obviously haven't. Oh, there's the mark there. Yes, there's the mark. Let's just darken that a bit so I don't miss it the next time. Get my ruler and everything out again. So there it is. I can see it quite clearly this time, fortunately. So get that lined up again. Just move it across a bit to the mark. Okay, I'm happy with that, that's square. I'll keep that actually, I like it. I think this paper has been a drawer liner, you know, something that you give your auntie or your granny or whatever at Christmas time to pop in their undies drawer, delicates drawer, and it gives everything a lovely perfume. In this case it's lavender. I'm just checking to see that that is right. I think it could do with just a whisker off the width. Not much at all, but just a whisker. So I can use my Timmy trimmer for that. Make sure it's square in there. That might be too much. It is really, I'm talking just a whisper here. But it's worth taking your time at this stage to get it right. Because you don't want to be disappointed, do you, with your journal when it's finished. Right, so this is directional. All these grow upwards. So I need to make sure that well actually there's nothing, oh yeah, I've got the cover on, yeah. So this is the top and this is the top. So it's at this stage you can ink around it if you want to. I'm not going to, I really rather like that sort of clean look to it. And I'm just going to do sort of half of it with collall. If I do the whole thing, it's just too much for me. I can't hold it all. So I'm going to do about half. Okay, let's give this a whirl then. So, yeah, let's turn it this way so I can see what I'm up to. So you want an even edge there, even there, yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. Fabulous. What a pretty inner cover. So pretty. Right, so I'm just going to take my bone folder and I'm going to give this a good sorting out. Just press it down. That's nice, that feels nice now. And then we've got the remainder to do. Need to get up to the edges, you don't want those to be peeling off. Okay, I think we're all right. And then carry on from where you were, just pressing it down. And that's a pretty good job. If I say so myself, that is a pretty good job. So there we are, we've got a fairly equal border of the fabric all the way around it. The only thing I want to do now is add some book corners to it. Now these I got from BB Crafts in the States. They gave them to me so I could show you good folks how they work. So let me show you. They just go on the corner of your book like that. And then you take your whack whack and you give them a good thud. I'm going to pause you while I do the thudding because nobody needs to hear that. It's quite loud on a microphone. So I'm going to do all that. I'll just show you again how simple it is. That's your corner. You just pop the corner of your book into there and then you give it a whack on the back. Okay? Just going to check that that's properly stuck down. I don't think it is, so I'm going to give it just a little bit of glue now while I have the option. That's lovely. Yeah, that's lovely, that's stuck down. Okay, so I'm going to go around and I'm going to do all 4 corners of my journal. So I'll see you back when we're all looking, oh, that's the wrong way around. When we're all looking smart. See you in a sec. So there we are. We've got our 4 beautiful corner pieces on there. And I think they really elevate a journal actually. And when we finish, we'll pop these on, which also look gorgeous. So we're really coming together, guys. I'm going to call it a day there because I'd as soon let the collall set up properly before we bend it in half. So tomorrow is going to be a really exciting day when we fold the journal up and then we sew our signature in. Ooh, nearly there. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.